top 3. What the hell are you? I gotta change my units for my new receiver. Get that away. Why you ain't you played the career mode on that baseball? I be watching niggas on YouTube play that shit. You gotta go through high school and shit.
I'm playing it right now.
That shit look fun though. I ain't gonna lie, that career mode look fun as hell. Last one. I was fucking with my Kentucky jerseys too. Almost forgot. I literally just tried to cancel, bro. I hate that. I tried to see if that fucking game counted. Kicking me out.
The Sun Devils will get us underway with the opening kickoff.
Go on.
From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. And the returner is stopped. First down here for the offense. Scanning the field, it's Hennigan. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On second down, he'll let it fly. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Looked like the offense had a chance for a big play there, but the running back just could not reel that ball in.
And after a couple of misfires, this offense looking at 3rd and 10. And a really nice Nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. And the Hawkeyes will line it up on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Fires to the middle. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10.
Man, that's a tough play to make. When you're that far down the field and you're trying to control your body and run.
Throws toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Hawkeye. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
He'll try to tack on one more. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finished it with an explosive play in the passing game, scoring from 47 yards out. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He had visions of glory on that return, but he'll step out of bounds at the 29.
Oh, swing this.
Like, come on, get
First down
it.
for the offense.
Tyler Warren about to be wide the fuck open.
They're going to open this drive with a pass.
Or not.
He's going for it all. And it's caught inside the 25. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in.
Oh, you seen that Nick Nash kick, bro?
Arizona State.
And how about the bomb? The long field all the way across the field. Big-time play, big-time throw. Receiver runs underneath it, takes it to the house. Huge play for this offense.
And he makes the extra point. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. He'll bring it out. It's Jordan. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Throws to the tight end.
Come on.
He's
I'll get rid of his ass now.
He's turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. The give to the running back from the shotgun.
You got 99 hit power.
A relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. It's a great job by the offense.
Back to throw, it's Hennigan. It's complete along the sidelines. It's a catch inbounds, and it's a first down.
They pick up the first down on the drag route. I know that seems like a simple route, but it's actually a lot more complex than what it looks like, because that route changes based on whether it's man or zone. If it's man coverage, he's flying across the field. If it's zone, he's got to sit down over the ball in a soft spot, giving his quarterback a place to go with it. Nice job of those guys being on the same page there.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Well, this defense felt early in the game that if he was going to try to throw from the pocket, they could get to him and affect his accuracy, and they did on that last play.
After the incompletion, looking at second down. He's looking to throw. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that defender was just smothering the quarterback on that screen attempt. The QB's taught to hold on to it to the last possible second. He had no shot trying to negotiate that defender.
Right here.
Now facing a third and
better
long.
get in the backfield, bro. You got
Here's the snap, looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout.
I was about to say.
Another incompletion on third down.
It's so nice when you know it's third and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of this spot. Nice execution by this defense.
On fourth down, trying to find his man. Hit as he throws, and the ball goes right to the ground, incomplete.
And I don't know how to explain that one. Fourth down and long, the percentages are low anyways, and on your side of the field, that is not the way I want to create momentum or start my first half. I'm not sure what they were thinking on offense.
I have fucking
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
It's hard throwing in the pocket, man. You got bodies and 300-pound dudes falling all over the place. They're trying to hit you. That time, the pressure got to him, and it forced the incompletion.
That's a pick. Oh,
It's caught inside the 20. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. He dialed up a beauty on that last one. It got him inside the red zone. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 16. Caught behind the line. It's
damn, I tried to run him over.
And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
I like this tight end. He does a really nice job on his route running. He's been beating man coverage. He can find the soft spots and zones. You got to get him involved.
Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down.
And I don't care if I get it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the first down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to make sure I get to that stick.
Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Sun Devils.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into defense because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in the game.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Coming out with it, it's Jordan. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Fast motion from the offense. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the wideout. And wings it incomplete. The Hawkeyes racing to the line in the hurry-up. Looking for a man. It's Hennigan. Right down the middle. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. Got to room to
thank
run.
you.
Touchdown, Arizona State. What a...
He said thank you. Come again. Bro.
Got some teams interested in trying to go to a sorry team and make them.
I don't know no good teams or sorry teams on baseball.
I only know about the records on the game.
He said about the records.
On the game.
Type shit. Cam Ward. What's up with them 3 viewers, man?
And the Sun Devils will put total leather to crank us up.
What's the dilly?
Fair catch, called for and made. Offense set on first down.
Fuck that bitch.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Feeling some heat. Hit hard just as he
Nigga
released
broke my
it
tackle,
on
bro.
first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Great job by the QB just avoiding a negative play. I know you don't come away with a big completion, but he should have got sacked. I don't know how he was able to get out of that. Great individual effort by him.
Just a short pass to the tight end. And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Ward.
Thank you.
Fires the pass, intercepted. He'll try to
Get out the way, ref.
And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Sun Devils.
Oof, and after that pick six, not the start this quarterback wanted. You're going to have to be really good about having a
Ref be in the way and shit, man.
There's tons of football here to be played. You made a big mistake on that last throw. Don't let it beat you for the rest of this football game. You've got a lot of ball left to play. You've got to keep going.
He thought about bringing
that
out
got
for a half
caught
second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do
still threw that. I didn't think he was going to still throw that, bro.
This defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Wants to fire on 2nd down.
I knew it. I should have went with him.
Got him and nobody's close.
Fucking knew it,
Defense
bro.
on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them.
Don't throw that shit.
Dances away from the heat. The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack. The idea was to sell that play fake. Nobody was buying it.
You're right, Reese. That D-line, they looked like they had their ears pinned back, and they were coming after the quarterback. You saw dudes rush upfield.
And this
I was about to get so angry, bro.
Sack, Jack.
Oh my God, bro.
Goodness gracious, you can see the quarterback broke not one, 2 tackles. He scrambles outside the pocket. What do you have to do? Just keep chasing, right? Relentless effort. Finally get the QB outside the pocket and get him on the ground.
They're trying to get to him. Turns it loose deep.
Thank the fucking Lord.
Explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't
Oh
leave it in.
Defense had his number on this one. They should have got a sack there in the pocket on 3rd down. He was able to escape, but nobody quit on the back end. Everybody doing a great job in coverage, forcing the incompletion and forcing 4th down.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it.
Go get that nigga, bro.
He's not afraid to go deep. Can't hook up on the long throw, and 4th down goes by the boards for this offense.
Tell you what, coaches catch heat a lot now, especially on social media. I expect him to catch a lot of heat. 4th down, long yard situation on your own territory, and you want to go for it, and you fail, and you're surprised. You definitely shouldn't be surprised. Just don't check your mentions, dog.
I'm glad I got hit. I was
He
on
was
pick.
drilled just as he released the pass. It's
So
incomplete.
glad I got hit.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
Fires to the right. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. Just inside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 19. White wants to throw it. Coming after it.
Good pick.
And the pass
Good pick.
is
Good pick. Good pick. Good
intercepted.
pick. Good pick.
Takes it the other way. He's up
I should have ran that bitch like I
past the
fucking
20.
thought.
And he's going to take it all
Literally
the
was
way.
about to run that bitch.
Touchdown, Georgia.
Decided to throw it.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. Splits
Get
the
that nigga a
uprights.
freebie.
All tied up and just about set to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Branch. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16.
360 on this nigga. I forgot.
Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive, throwing a pick six, Jesse.
You're right, Reese. Well, I think this is really dependent, too, on the leaders in this huddle right now to step up and help this offense get back on pace here on this drive.
Yeah, and
oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. That was an
Come
eyelash
on,
away
you got to
from
get
being
that
picked
in
off.
front of
That
him.
is not the way to set the tone with a near pick on your opening drive. Now on second down after the incompletion. He's looking to throw. He'll pull it down and run.
It's going to be tough on this defense containing this guy because he's
try
got
to
that
slide
sixth
it,
sense to
what?
get outside the pocket, and at that point, he's throwing it and hurting you, or you can take off and run. That time able to get the first down. Big challenge for the defense moving forward.
It's caught. A quick tackle made, but he's
Trying to
not
push
ready
the run
for the
through
first
it.
down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Man, that nigga pressing Travis. Cut that shit out.
They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. Quarterback will audible. White going to attack through the air. He fires to the left side. And the DB right with him to knock it away.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass, locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection. Getting some heat. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that
one.
The defense was all over him.
Come on, bro. You letting that nigga get through the line? No, you lying.
Back to the air one more time. Shoots it to the left. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. You always hear put it on the tight end's body, Jesse, but with this guy, you don't have to all the time.
No, he's got long arms, Reese, and he's athletic. I mean, this guy can jump. He can go vertical. He can go horizontal. That, my friend, was a stat. That was incredible.
He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. After trying the running game, let's see if they do it again on second down.
Bro, I can't hit
the
it.
shotgun.
Hit.
Keeps the legs moving. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. The Sun Devils come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll keep it himself. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. This drive was clicking along, but now it's 2nd and 14. He's looking to throw. He's got an open man. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona State. A great catch and run for 6.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7
Holy fuck, what a
lead.
drive.
So a drive there of 84 yards. And they finish the deal with a 26-yard touchdown pass. That one bounds through
What
the
a
end
drive,
zone,
what
and
a
it'll
drive,
be
what a
touchback.
drive.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points, and
Holy
your defense
fuck.
gives up points. This has got
Hit the afterburners, kid. And they were looking for a chunk play,
What
and
the
they
fuck
got
is
it. The
going on, bro?
explosive picks up more than 30. Barely time to catch our breath after that one, and they've got it 1st and 10, threatening just outside the red zone. Dropping back, it's Ward. Trying to get to it. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly.
Man, didn't let me jump.
Bulldogs. And they made it
Ooh,
to
he
the
was about
house,
to
but
throw
they
that
found
shit.
6 points waiting on him.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of
Just
that in
got
the
some
second
lucky
half.
ass
An extra
shit,
point
bro.
away from tying this football game. We trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up,
6'3", and they ain't letting me jump.
And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. And right down the middle.
Fucking pick,
And
bro.
that extra point was good, and we're all tied up here in the second. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch.
Gay as hell.
Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every 3rd down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
Comes out throwing on 1st down. Going to try to get it himself. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers.
Take that
And the
first.
Sun Devils are in the hurry up. He'll come out throwing on 1st down.
Take that first.
Pressure coming. At the 35.
Okay.
Oh!
That big play. Everybody
They
needs a
always
little
fucking
luck,
my clips
and
up,
the
bro.
offense just got it by falling on that fumble.
Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. He wants it all. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
Man, you're fucking.
Yeah, and you could tell the timing wasn't
That was a
great.
dumbass,
And
though.
quarterback and receiver not on the same page, but when you're going to miss, don't miss towards the DB. You definitely want to miss out towards the sideline so you don't get yourself in trouble.
Oh, I threw it too far. Heading him.
Oh, it's picked off.
Fuck.
Trying to take it back. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the
I should
interception.
waited, bro.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
Shit, weird.
They're going to throw it to start the drive.
He's throwing that. Nobody can get over there and pick
he
it.
just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
Well, the tight end's a guy that's going to have to be able to make plays for this offense in the passing game. That time, QB looking for the big fella. He ran a good route, just couldn't reel it in.
Looking for a man. It's Ward. Moves away as he feels pressure. A beautifully placed ball to the outside, and the toe drag for the big pickup. And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. He wants to throw.
This nigga's so
That's caught.
fast,
It's
bro.
Cameron. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
And listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and
Dumb
often.
bitch. I'm all over your shit.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. And
He don't
brought
fumble,
down
though.
after a nice gain. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They'll throw it on first down. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Crosses the 30, he's got away. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
You can tell this is a pass play. He has his eyes down the field. He's looking to throw the football. But how nice is it when you got a guy like this that can scramble and go get you a first down? Just really hard to stop from a defensive perspective.
I want to send. I got it down.
To the air on first down. Quarterback moving. Fires downfield. He throws back across his body, and it's picked off. And he's dragged down after the interception, and that's how we'll close out.
I don't know if it was somebody faster. I'm supposed to be up 21, bruh.
Georgia will kick it deep to start the second half. He'll call for the fair catch here.
Oh my goodness, brother.
Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive?
Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Last minute, man.
So he just lost track of where the line of scrimmage was. The illegal forward pass will wave off the play. Penalty will be accepted. White wants to throw it. Pocket starts to collapse. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They have been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls incomplete.
And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
Oh,
the Sun Devils moving quickly to the line.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play. And you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Got his man.
I hate when I'm trying to run their ass over and they run me over.
Finally knocked down at the 26. And the Sun Devils have it with a 1st and 10. They're going to run it.
Damn.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it.
That's it. Come on, Pat. Why you gotta get that bitch there? He's open.
Going the other way, and he's got room.
Come on, Pat. I should have highballed that.
Well, the defense comes away with the pick there with their nickel personnel. I think moving forward, if you're on offense, when you see that personnel in the field, you want to run the ball against it because you got smaller guys out there. Or if you're going to throw, think about quick screens outside when you have tight ends flexed on the perimeter, bigger bodies blocking smaller guys.
With the catch, it's Cameron. At the 35, he's got room. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down.
That is a really good-looking throw. And you think about the expectation level now for quarterbacks at Georgia. Matthew Stafford was the #1 pick overall. Stetson Bennett won 2 national championships. Imagine the pressure on this guy. When you see throws like that, he makes you believe that he can step up and lead this team to yet another natty.
And those slot receivers nowadays, they're little water bugs, man. You can play touch football in an elevator to lose to these guys because they're so quick and so dynamic. Get open and catch the football.
To the air, it's Ward. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
And good job by the defense. The defense clearly knew where they were going with the football. Double coverage out wide, making sure they don't give up a touchdown to that guy. Nice job by the defense.
Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. Moving out of the pocket.
Oh,
and
shit.
They can't make the play.
I didn't even know I was in the backfield at first.
And on that third down play, there just wasn't any time in the quarterback as an intended target. As a result, ball falls incomplete, setting up fourth.
Wide receiver coming across in motion. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. They're bringing heat. And he's sacked. A big play on fourth down to stop this drive.
You know, that was cool.
He had nowhere to go with the football. You could tell surveying the field, somebody's got to get open to go make a play. Man, throw it up. Run it. Do something. You can't take a sack on fourth down. You got to give somebody an opportunity to make a play for you.
Going up top on first down. The quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. It's on target and
other way,
complete.
but okay.
Tackled there by the defense. The Sun Devils headed quickly to the line.
Well, look, this quarterback has struggled a little bit in this game with interceptions. Maybe he was being too greedy early on that time, made a real good decision. Now, I'll tell you what, that's a nice catch by the running back because that ball's in the air a long time. You're throwing it all the way out to the flat like that. You look like a receiver making that.
There's a live football.
This nigga Pat White, bro.
That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. White going to attack through the air. And they make the tackle, not before he gets the first down. Now let's see if they rush to the line or let the time run out here in the third.
It's mandatory up the head first Buffalo mission.
They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. He's looking to pass. Got it! Touchdown, Sun Devils! They move on top here in the fourth.
Man, find your weapons. Nice job by the quarterback. Find the running back out of the backfield. He catches it and does the rest. Walks into the end zone for the touchdown.
Oh, LG.
Lining up for the PAT. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. Kickoff team has the ball teed up, and they're about ready to go. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
When you hear about it all,
the ball pops
Oh, yeah,
out.
get that. Yes, sir!
Coming up with a huge fumble recovery.
and you see wide receivers make those catches and try to get upfield and now turn into a running back and make
Fucking
something
go,
happen.
man.
And a lot of times you just forget to secure that football real tight, and you can tell DB got it out. Big mistake, big turnover, nice forced turnover by the defense.
Goes to the option.
Man, that's so
Nowhere to run on
Oh,
that when he loses 4 on the carry.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if you're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
and that's a pick.
Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover?
No, I should have still
Well,
just
this
broke
offense
down.
is trying to ice the game. They've got the lead here in the fourth quarter, but it's only by 1 possession, so you've got to be so careful with your decision-making. And that was not a good one by the quarterback. They now turn it over, and they better hope their defense can play well in this sudden change situation.
He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Looking to move it through the air. Feeling some heat. And he tries to get away, but he cannot. He's taken down. He'll lose a couple.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
To throw, it's Ward. They're trying to get to it. Escapes.
Bro, this nigga just broke 2 tackles, gang.
Bought a little time, lets it go. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
These mobile quarterbacks, you want to keep them in the pocket. And when you get your hands on a man, you want to get him on the ground. A little bit of a miss there. Nice job by the quarterback buying time. Defense stuck with their receivers deep, though. Still had good coverage and forced the incompletion.
On third down, he drops to throw. And it's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been on par. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Line gets set, first down. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. You gotta believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Hunter. They get him on the ground at the 37, but give him 15 yards on that chunk play, and they'll move the chains. From inside the 40 at the 37, it's first down. Quarterback checking the play. Wants to throw on first down. Coming after him. Getting some heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He wants to pass it on 2nd down. Buying some time. He'll pull it down. Nice run there. Picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds.
I'll tell you what, 4th quarter, you're trying to get to the quarterback, trying to get the ball back to your offense. But nice pursuit. Nice job making the QB scramble outside of the pocket, chasing him down. And even better, you got a gift. He runs out of bounds, so now the clock stops. Now you're saving time late in the ball game when it's really going to matter.
They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. And it's caught for a touchdown, and that might do it.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. The kickoff team out there and ready to go.
Yes, sir.
No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over. Move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Looking downfield, it's Ward. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. 3rd down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads it left. And it's his 4th interception of the game. And they capitalize not only on the
fucking defense, man. I'm not expecting nothing out of this. Nothing. Oh, shitty. Shitty. Yeah. Shitty ass pack. Let's keep on playing till I lose. Smoothie, what team you end up going to? Huh?
I don't know that name.
You don't know that name.
Because right now I'm on that minor league team. I practice right now because man, he's tracking me the fuck out.
Man. He said they striking you. Look, you ain't got your hip power up there yet. Get that hip power up there, bye.
Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up in this bowl game. He's going to try his luck from the end zone. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Looking for a productive play on first down.
That's a playoff game.
Pre-snap motion quarterback trying to get a read. Trying to find his man on first down.
This offense already in the black zone, a little bit backed up. How do they want to respond? They come out to throw the football, be aggressive, and this defense was ready, and they got pressure on the quarterback and got a sack on the very first snap.
From his end zone, a lot of room to throw downfield. Oh, and it's a pick. He threw it right into the double coverage. He was looking for a little more on that return, but he hands this offense a short field at the 35.
You know, after watching that interception, I just wonder if this kid's too amped up tonight. He was so excited to take the field. He thought this was going to be a game that he could stat it up, but he's going to have to do a better job tonight with his decision-making. That is not how you want to start a game.
They'll throw it on first down. Forced out of the pocket. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
White wants to throw it, trying to get to it.
Oh, wait for Tyler Warren, bro.
They get him again. And the Sun Devils want to move quickly. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. It is third and long. Let's see what kind of arm he's got. Gets away. Stands in.
Come on.
He took a hit as he couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete.
Shit is so corny, bro.
Yeah, your first job is to affect
breaking all these sacks and now making me throw the ball so delayed, bro.
Gets outside the pocket and a nice job chasing,
Not
quitting, getting to the quarterback.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And he makes the catch inside the 15. Touchdown, Arizona State. And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under it and make a big play for it.
Yeah, and when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field, throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Now I'm comfortable.
Going for the return. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end
Ball
zone
first.
did not work out.
Well,
He
I got
stopped
7.
at the
I'm
13.
comfortable.
The Gators sending the offense back to work.
Hit that, bro.
Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
Looking to go up top on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Jordan. And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch. Good job by the receiver there not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback could throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
He lost it high and deep down the left side. It's complete. A huge pickup.
As a defense, you don't want to give up big plays. You did there, but the good thing is you kept him out of the end zone. Now you got a chance to make a goal line stand, get some momentum back, get the ball back to your offense.
Gets it out quickly. Into the
I knew it was a play like that, man.
touchdown, Gator.
That's what I can do.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. Fair catch, called for and made.
Shit I can do about it, bro.
Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one.
My shoulder weight is just a little longer.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
Quarterback checking off. White going to attack through the air. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it's hauled into the 10. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there.
That's a beautiful pass and catch. I
Beautiful
love the job the quarterback
White.
does manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze that safety, and that allowed his receiver more room to...
And he'll
I could do that
haul it and
same
take it
shit.
to the end zone. Touchdown, Sun Devils! Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
And we may have a situation here. We might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, tune up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Paul.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
On second down, looking to throw. Trying to escape and get it himself. They get him on the ground, didn't see anything downfield, but made a little something out of it. Now facing a third down as they line up after the break. White wants to throw it. fires left. Makes the grab.
Yeah, all that fucking time, bro.
And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36.
I don't know where my fucking D-line getting held up that long. What you all doing, bro?
He's gonna pass. Got a man. It's Neighbors. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. And the Gators are on the move. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. They'll throw it from the red zone. Grabbed in the middle. It's Cooper. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Well, guys, bowl season is here. Always fun to get these non-traditional matchups that you don't see regularly. What do you guys remember about playing in a bowl?
I think you remember all the moments throughout the season, throughout your career, and it's the last time that you ever get these group of individuals together. You say goodbye to so many people, and it's kind of bittersweet, but always fun, Jesse, to dance with your boys one last time. But another thing, too, I love the swag bags personally. I love getting the gifts.
Yeah, I mean, to me, David, really, it was thinking about the tradition and history of these bowl games. I think that's one of the best things about college football. We're in an era today where bowl games don't matter as much as they did back when you and I played, but it was special to take the field with your guys one more time, but playing in games that had so much history.
And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Finds his big tight end. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Gets it out fast. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And he made that look easy, but it's not. I think one of the hardest
I wish
things
he would
to do
pick that
is
shit.
tackle these quick, shifty wide receivers in the open field. Nice job getting that sucker on the ground.
White going to attack through the air.
Fucking defense, man.
And what a stop for this defense to turn it over on down.
And that's the world we live in. You want to be aggressive. You want to get touchdowns. You don't want to kick field goals. Analytics says this, but now you get no points. And the defense bows up in a big part of the field, gets the big sack on 4th down and goal.
I hate
And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
I gotta get from
The
back
Sun
here.
Devils come to the line in a hurry up. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Looking to pass on 2nd down. Heaves it on the run. And they can't hook up.
Fucking
Going for
red,
the big
bro.
play on
Wide
2nd
open,
down.
bro.
Now it's 3rd down.
This dude will pick you apart if you give him time. You better get to him. You better make him feel uncomfortable. This defense did that. Nice job by the defense.
He'll take the deep shot. Makes the grab down the left side. And the tackle is made, but not before. That completion gets them 30+. They'll immediately call timeout.
Fucking love you, bro. Wrong play.
That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40. Use the play fake, now to throw. A little release to the back. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple 1st downs together. Defense. Next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
He's looking to throw it. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down for 42. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. White wants to throw it. Gonna take a shot. Makes the catch.
You know, it's a good decision by the QB because his intended target wasn't open, so throw it out of bounds, and you can live to play another day here on this drive.
Just enough time for one final play in this half. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. They will score! Touchdown, Arizona State! That was just as simple as playing catch in warm-ups.
And this offense felt like they could take advantage of this defense down the field, throwing the football. They've got a lot of speed on the perimeter, and I feel like they've got some matchups they feel they should be winning one-on-one. You saw a great example of it right there.
99 speed.
Ready to try the point after. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
Is he quitting?
They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Here comes the option. He'll toss it. Pirouettes away from the defense. And he's able to get some positive yardage before he's brought down, and that'll bring us to halftime.
Onside kick. Is he going to do an onside kick? This nigga ain't trying to pick.
The Gators will kick it away to crank up the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Hunter. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line.
He be acting like he can't fucking change directions.
Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. They more than got the job done in the first half. Now the job in a bowl game, don't get distracted and finish the deal here in the second half.
I mean, love.
And the quarterback.
Bro, I'm literally still up.
At his 4-yard line.
I think going into halftime
They just
trailing,
cheated
this
me.
defense knew that they were going to
I'm literally still
making
standing,
plays
bro.
here in the second half. And
How was that a
early in the
sack?
third quarter here on this drive, they get a sack. That is really good news for this defense.
They'll give it to the back. Gives them a little
The
more breathing
fuck,
room.
bro?
A 3-yard gain out to the 7. And the Sun Devils will hustle to the line. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Complete downfield. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. The Sun Devils have it with a 1st and 10. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. White going to attack through the air. Trying to make magic with his feet. At midfield, he's got room. That defense got gassed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
Well, he does a really nice job buying time, and I love the awareness there, understanding no one's open downfield, knowing where the sticks are, and he's able to use his athleticism to get that first down.
Comes out throwing on 1st down. He rifles one deep down the right side.
Nice job by the defense there, taking all throws away from the quarterback. He had
think
nowhere to
he'll
put
go
that
that
football
switch stick?
in the field to
He
play,
was
so
not doing
that ball
shit.
obviously had to go out of bounds.
And the incompletion brings up a 2nd down for this offense. He's looking to throw.
You keep trying to do that loop-ass blitz.
He gets the job done, picking up
It
the
ain't
1st
working,
down
boy.
and getting down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the right. Delivers the contact. And he cruises his
Fucking
way
shit, Brunch.
Touchdown, Sun Devils! Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea.
Let's do it. Let's do it. One more win. We in the natty. Let's fucking do it.
Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up and get this bowl game underway. Not going to risk a return here. He'll
Back
make
champ,
a fair
baby.
catch.
On kick return.
Here comes the offense on first down. Here's the handoff. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. The Bayou Bengals have been able to put on an aerial circus in recent years, but the foundation, the running game.
Don't forget about the run game. That starts everything, right? Because you can run it, you can throw it, you can create some balance and keep defenses off guard. But I think LSU does a really good job of always establishing the run game first. Then they'll get to their playmakers and all the speed out wide.
It's a really nice play there. The thing about this guy, he forces the defense to have to stay disciplined. You just can't take a play off. He reminds me of an old LSU quarterback that I used to play against, Hurt Tyler. He was a guy that could hurt you throwing the ball, but he was also shifty and he could extend plays. We had a great defense at Florida, full of NFL dudes, but he just never let you feel comfortable because of his athleticism and his dynamic ability. This guy has a little bit of that too.
I get it that the game is the primary thing about going to a bowl, but there's so many festivities surrounding it. Jesse, what do you remember about something you experienced?
There was a lot of pageantry when I think back to the bowl games I played in, and you have functions, you get to visit a brand new city, generally in warm weather, you get to meet the other team, there's some friendly competition. The biggest thing that stands out to me, though, was a street brawl against the Miami Hurricanes. Bourbon Street getting ready for the Sugar Bowl, about 120.
A shot toward the end zone. And that pass intercepted.
Sometimes
That
the
didn't get
quarterback puts
picked. That
that
was
zip on it,
fucking
you can
weird.
hear it, and sometimes he uses the lob.
I was
wedge,
gonna
but it takes a
rage.
little time to get there. That time, he used the lob
the fuck am I
wedge,
doing?
and the defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense early.
Pressure coming. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Hit hard as he
I wanted to
released
throw
the
that
ball
bitch
on
up to
first
Tyler
down
Warren
pass,
so
and it never
bad.
had a chance.
So bad.
I'm impressed with this defense, man, because that QB is
He didn't get
lightning
in
fast.
front
You
of
see
him.
how fast
Just
that
a
defender was
little
able to get
bit.
to him and force the incompletion. Wow.
Just a little bit, bro.
White wants to throw it.
Also throw that.
Quickly to the tight end. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
Take them yards.
That's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
I know he better not get
So the
me
last
again.
thing you want to do
is
start the game, first drive, go 3 and out. They won't do that here. They might go 4 and out, but they'll try to convert here. The completion well past the sticks. And it's a catch, but he's got enough for the first down. And the Sun Devils in the hurry up. He'll come out throwing on first down. And
I'm about to say short hands doing that.
A hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the misfire now on second down.
Short hands doing that.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure
that boy
everyone
called
has
quick
the same
timeout.
call. Now 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. He uncorks one deep. And he makes the catch at the 10.
Can't keep up with Ayuk, man.
They couldn't bring him down. Touchdown, Arizona State.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And he made the extra point without problem. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
One more dub. You need this dub.
The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Now, that's what you're trying to do as a defense. Limit those damages when they run the football. Get them on the ground, short gains to set your defense for positive situations down the road.
Fights his way for a couple, but stops short of the marker. It's 4th and 1. The offense stays on the field. Maybe they'll try to make the defense jump. They also might try to run it ahead for 1 yard. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Gonna run it. It's Frazier.
Why is everybody hitting the same hole?
What a good run there. He has a... down. LSU moving the ball quickly down the field. Just when they're looking run, now up top. And they got him. He'll get him down for the sack.
Quarterbacks and receivers have got to be on the same page with respect to hot routes and sight adjustments. And those always happen when DBs come blitzing and they come running free like that. You can't put that one on the offensive line. It's on the QB and his receiver.
Like, what is
And
Mika doing?
Inside the 25. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone.
It's not like this one, bro.
LSU.
Just be sitting there.
And he puts through the extra point. So a drive there of 85 yards. And the score coming on the touchdown pass from 55 yards out. He'll call for the fair catch here.
That shit crazy, bro.
Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job.
Going up top. And he reels it in inside the 30. He is feeling it. A huge play. Almost took it to the house, but they got him at the 24. That last big play has them in business just outside the red zone. It's 1st and 10. Throws to the wideout. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Sun Devils!
And that's his second receiving touchdown of the game. My man is just finding pay dirt. Tell you what, these are the kind of guys that you continue to feature throughout a game when he can do this kind of damage after he catches the football.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. What a display of explosive capabilities on that drive. 75 yards, 2 plays, and a touchdown. Kickoff team is on the field. They'll try to drive this one deep.
I need to win this, be in the natty.
He'll bring it out. It's Bailey. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line.
I gotta switch my defense.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well. Palmer, they executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. He wants to throw. Looking to the big tight end. What a snag by the defense. Taking it the other way.
No way you trip, Nick.
Defensive backs have tough jobs. I mean, you think about whether you play
No
nickel,
way
whether
you
you
tripping,
play dime,
Nick.
whatever it is, you put more DBs on the field. It's more speed. It's more guys that can cover, but they also got to cover that ground. But to cover the ground and make the pick, a lot of times you don't see that. Superb effort by that guy.
The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. They'll start this drive with a pass.
Oh, that's a pick.
Oh,
good throw, Pat.
He makes a catch. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. They'll leave it with him.
1st down.
They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the 1st down.
Right down.
This is an offensive line that has a ton of pride. They want to come out each and every game and really impose their will on the D-line. They got just enough push there on that.
Touchdown, Arizona State! Made the grab and finished it. So, effective.
Fuck.
Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. Here's the fair catch by the return man. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Boy, nice call here to start this national championship game off with a physical run. I think this offensive line has been a strength all year long, and here they get this game started the right way.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Back to pass. It's White. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down. It's the tight end flexed out. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Catch made on the out route. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the defense smothers him for no gain. The Sun Devils looking to run some tempo here. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Arizona State. In a national championship game, you can't do a better job than setting the tone immediately.
Look, it's the biggest game of the year, so you got to bring your best. An opening drive, the offense right there just did that. That's how you get this thing started.
And now the try here for the extra point. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Dropping back, it's O'Neal. The pass rush closing in. Looking right, this one caught. Defense makes the stop after the completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
And the Arizona State offense
I like to see smooth.
They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Pressure is coming. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense. So behind the 6, 2nd and long from their 14. The shotgun handoff here.
Oh, who's that man over there? Short game. Block, bro.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Bringing it back, it's Gordon. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. To the air, it's O'Neal. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
Got the 1st down, now looking for more. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Finally brought down at the 8-yard line. A huge play, and suddenly they're in great scoring position. The Buckeyes come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, they get stuffed at the line of scrimmage here. That's going to bring up a 3rd down play for this offense. And, hey, I know it's the first half, but with the way this defense is playing and the fact that they have a nice lead, this is an important 3rd down to try to convert here.
They'll look to throw it on 3rd and goal. Cannot escape, and down he goes. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He'll call for the fair catch here.
That weird shit I be talking about, man. Get on with that shit, bro.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Single back, takes the handoff. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
I literally had a
game makes it 2nd and medium. To throw, it's White. Buying time, moving to his left.
Thank God.
That one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack.
Why can't they
Mobility
just
can
throw
be
it
a
out to
blessing
the
or a
left,
curse
bro?
for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to...
And they heave it deep downfield. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big gain. And the Sun Devils begin a new series here, 1st and 10. He's running out of time here. He's got some room. Can he get there? And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Sun Devils.
Fucking run, please.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
The PAT is good, so it's a 14-3 lead. Here's a kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They've had to settle for field goals. That won't work anymore. They got to find the end zone this time. Makes the catch downfield.
Oh, wow.
On the right side. It's a foot race. Inside
No
the 10.
fucking way, bro.
Touchdown, Buckeyes. No chance to catch him.
Oh, my
What a great
God.
example of why this tight end is one of the top tight ends in college football. This guy's got great speed, but he also has the power to be able to break through those arm tackles and take it to the end zone.
And he stopped short. The try fails, and they don't cut it to a field goal margin. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly.
All I can think of is maybe they saw something in the first quarter that made them think that an onside kick would work here. But they came up a bit short. Now we'll see if their defense can hold them and limit the damage.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Back to throw. It's White. Defense. And here comes a deep shot. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
On third down, he drops to throw.
Come on, give me time to throw the fucking ball.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Trying for a fourth down completion. And it's intercepted as he threw it.
I ain't going to do that bitch, bro.
He's got some room and some blockers here. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Had that shit the
He didn't
fucking
really seem
first
to feel
play,
like he had
bro.
anybody open and just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take
That
it.
was 3 niggas, bro, and y'all letting them through.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47.
Well, it's a beautiful run here for the first down, really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins, just so many great backs. We're seeing another one right here.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. A short completion to the tight end. But he's hammered by the linebacker. What a hit.
Keep breaking them dumbass
Well,
tackles,
pretty
bro.
good
That
coverage
shit's so
here by this
fucking weird,
defense.
bro.
Not much of a window to throw this ball
Fuck
into,
outta here,
but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice game.
This nigga don't only
And
know
they'll stop
3
him
plays.
after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Third down coming up after that running play. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
That nigga was throwing a
Quarterback
pick.
did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage.
Trying to do too much.
Well, they need 8 yards on 4th down to keep this drive going. Looking to throw. It's O'Neal. Throws to the tight end. And he's intercepted. Can he take it all the way? Across midfield. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
Well, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he...
It's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, ASU. This quarterback on fire today. And now they'll set up for the point after. So they find the reliable tight end. He makes the defense pay that time.
You know, the receivers a lot of times get most of the attention, but don't forget about how potent a tight end can be. When you've got a player like this who can run routes, then a serious weapon that they can utilize, and they just did right there.
Bringing it out, it's Gordon. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. Off the play fake on 1st down. Lets it go quickly. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. And he goes down after a huge gain. This offense is clicking now. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Got him. He's sacked.
Chris, I think we're starting to see a theme here in this national championship, and to me, it's this defensive pressure. I don't know if I thought that prior to this game, but now that we're watching it here in this first half, that's the 2nd sack. They're getting after this quarterback in a big way today.
That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB.
Yeah,
not much on the return there, but the interception gives the football back to the offense at the 47.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
Love to see an aggressive mindset following sudden change. The quick strike here. The defense barely has a chance to even get set up and get established before they have to deal with a big shot taken over their head.
Tries to get it to the running back. Makes the catch. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run.
That's another positive gain here for this offense. And this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Looking to throw. It's White. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
It's a QB run all the way. Heading for the goal line.
Fucking knew it. Fucking Pat White.
And the defense jumps on the
Get
football.
in there, bro. Get in there.
That is tough for the ball carrier here because not only does he take a big hit, but now you're about to get an earful from your coach on the sideline after that turnover.
They get him down. The gain is to about the 12. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. 2nd down after that previous play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Eludes the rush. Using his legs here. Finding some room at the 25. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. Look out, he's got some space. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, mistake by the quarterback of putting that up in the air, but a great play by the free safety. You know, you sit back and cover 3. The center fielder is the free safety. He's got his eyes on the quarterback, and when that ball is released, he's got to show an athletic ability.
Catch made at the 20 in the deep shot. Big gain. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Arizona
I knew that was
State.
a catch. That bitch was blue. Better
That's
be a
a
catch.
well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're
So
rolling like
angry
this,
that would've got
results in
underthrown,
quick
bro.
and positive results.
Extra point try coming now. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Dropping back, it's O'Neal. He escapes the sack. And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left.
Just the natty, man. I ain't losing this. I'm locked in. Game ain't over, though. He got plenty of time to come back.
And the Sun Devils will kick this away to get the second half going. This one will be fair caught. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Play action here on first down. Looking to make a big play downfield. That deep shot is caught.
I gotta get rid of 10, bro. He be good.
Touchdown, Ohio
What the
State.
fuck
It was a foot
doing?
race
Where's
in
my
the
deep thirds at?
Now the all-important extra point. And there's the point after.
Whoa, man.
Here's the kickoff team now. Set to boot this one away.
Good kick.
And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down here for
Good
this
kick,
offense.
my boy. I'll take the yardage.
He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking to scramble. Gets rid of it on the move. Finds his target, and it's complete. And the defense brings him down. The Sun Devils will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
You're better off. Oh, this touchdown. Give you plenty of time to scoot him back.
Here on second down. Going for a big play downfield. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. To the air. It's White. Catch made on the left side.
Why did they give me that animation, bro? Like leading.
So it brings
That's
up
first down.
and short. The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. They'll change
First,
the pre-snap look.
First.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. Here's the throw deep downfield. And the ball is picked off.
We got 99 jump, bro. Jump.
Going the other way. Can they catch him? Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, just when it looked like they had complete control of the national championship, they turned the ball over. The only real mistake they could have made to give their opponent a chance to get back into the game, and they've done it.
Throw to the running back.
Testing the defense with a throw downfield.
Oh, yeah, get it back.
And that is
Let's fucking go. Just said I'm going to get that bitch back.
Performance continues. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. And he pulls in the catch. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game, they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
That's caught. It's Branch.
Got 99 speed, hard to catch.
This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today. And the Sun Devils hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. And he drops back in the gun. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Sun Devils. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
Defense, come out here and get a fucking stop.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Gordon. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. And here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. He's going for a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge
This shit is
pickup.
about to piss me off,
Oh, and
bro.
he's in the clear now. It's a foot race.
Y'all just letting niggas
And he's
right
in.
past, bro.
Touchdown, Buckeyes. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great
just
first
let
step
him
in
run
trying
fast.
to break down
Ain't
this
trying to
lead.
guard
You
him.
don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Bringing it out. It's Branch. Tackle at the 7-yard line. That's good coverage, but a bad decision to bring it out. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. On first and 10, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Hunter. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down. They attack the deep middle of this defense.
Thinking you knowing what I'm running, bro.
Nice job giving that quarterback time to throw. Good job of making that read to the middle of the field and working against those safeties, and a
Trying to
big
guess my
play is the
fucking
result.
plays.
And he'll rifle this one deep to the right side. Oh, grabs it near the sideline. It's a huge gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Looking downfield. It's White. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. Pass complete. It's second down now. Back to throw again. Caught over the middle. It's Branch. And the ball to the ground. Defense jumps on the ball. It's a turnover.
This offense just blew an opportunity.
I didn't want to challenge that just in case.
Lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they
Just
put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. Finds room at the 30.
Like, why did Paul Lewis come down like that?
Inside the 20. Touchdown, Ohio State. And the comeback is on. And they'll set up for the PAT.
Defense is like so tired right now. I'm about to get angry as fuck, bro.
PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Returner decides to fair catch this. And back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. Last possession, they fumbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drive. Can they bounce back from that right away? Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. It's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway. Touchdown, Buckeyes. The defense adds 6 points.
Oh, it's your worst nightmare if you're a quarterback. They bring the blitz. He doesn't recognize it. Ball goes on the ground. Defense does a great job of picking this thing up. That's exactly what they hope for. Catch the quarterback off guard. It works out, and it gets him a touchdown.
And the offense will stay out there for a 2-point try, trying to build the lead to 3 points. Back to throw. It's O'Neal. Bringing pressure. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. Makes the catch. It's Hunter. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First down, looking to throw the football. Trying to extend the play. Lets it go on the move, launching deep.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Pass not complete. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pocket breaking down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
The defense does a good job of being aggressive here and not slowing down their pass rush. They put pressure on him, and instead of him throwing it away, he throws it against his body back into the teeth of the defense.
He's picked for a third time tonight. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his second interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the third quarter. As we head to the final quarter of this showdown, we're going to find out who can really make the plays when it counts the most. And of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
And he'll drop back here on third down, looking for a deep completion. Touchdown, Ohio State just ran away from the defense. Championship game, and there is nobody you can cover this guy. What a monster performance by this receiver.
Chris, one of the biggest stage in college football, and this guy's treating it like he's playing a video game. My gosh, he's got this defense in la-la land out there.
And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. That's a bullet pass to the left side. He's got it down the left sideline for a huge gain. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looking to pass. It's White. Going to try to use his legs here. Slides down to avoid the tackle. And the Sun Devils come to the line in the hurry-up.
Boy, how many times do we see this late in a fourth quarter? You know the pass rush is going to be there. They're getting after him. They're getting upfield. They get a great push. But what do they create? Space and lanes. And he takes off and picks up a first down.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
Now it's third and short from the 22. You expect this is four-down territory. Let's see what they do on third down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Another pick. Wow, that's the fourth tonight. We'll see what the offense can do starting inside their own 20. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Airing this one out toward the sideline. What a diving catch way downfield. Big gain.
What a great catch by that receiver, Chris. He lays out and comes down with it, and the quarterback is the beneficiary. He's actually over 200 yards, and he can thank his receivers for plays like this.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. A quick spin move.